This is the life of Joe starting from age 14. He wakes up, goes to school, stays at school for about 7 hours, then finally gets home. Once home, he eats whatever is in the pantry, then goes to play his favorite video games. After a couple hours, he gets bored of the game, then goes to his bed, lays in fetal position and scrolls on his phone until nighttime. Joe repeats the same cycle for multiple years. 20 years later, when Joe is older, he wakes up, goes to work, spends all day at work, comes home, turns on the TV to play his favorite game, and later at night, scrolls on his phone for the rest of the day because he's too tired from work to do anything else. When he gets free time on the weekends, Joe hits up his friends and they all go out to drink at some bars to see if they can meet some girls because that is their definition of fun. He goes out, spends hundreds of dollars on drinks, gets hammered off multiple beers, and then wakes up on Sunday morning with no girl, a terrible headache, a puffy face, excessive acne, and an empty bank account. Because that's what excessive drinking does to you. When Joe is older, he looks back and thinks to himself, what did I do with my life? I have accomplished absolutely nothing. I completely wasted my time here. And Joe will die with regret. I hate to say it, but what I just described to you is the way most people maneuver through life. They aren't living. Most people are wasting their life at some job that they don't enjoy going to every day. And once they actually get the free time to actually live their life and do what they want to do, they spend their time either scrolling on their phone, consuming useless content, or just numbing themselves from reality. These people, though alive, aren't living their lives. They're wasting it. They're living it aimlessly. And if you find yourself somewhat in this situation, I just want to let you know that this scenario is way more common than you may think. And even I found myself in a lifestyle like this looking back a couple years ago. I was down bad in life. And if you were a close friend of mine today, you know how down bad I was. But everything can change when your mindset changes. I want you to take a deep look and visualize your own actions. What do you do for work? Do you enjoy it? What are you studying in school? Is it what you want to study? If you're ultimately doing what you're not passionate about, or studying some random subject that just got thrown at you, then you're just basically just wasting your life, pursuing a purpose that isn't for you, pursuing someone else's purpose. I also want to ask you this. What do you do on your free time? Are you on TikTok all day? Do you play too many video games? Do you smoke the green on a daily basis? Do you consume excessive amounts of alcohol consistently? All these activities I just stated are numbing you from the reality you're supposed to be living in. Even this video right here and all the videos on my channel are numbing you from reality. But there's a difference. The videos in my channel are actually helping you grow and develop into a greater version of yourself. If you're consuming and numbing yourself with content that is actually going to help you in the long term, I don't see a problem with that. I want this to be a wake-up call for you right now. Your existence right here, right now, is the result of millions of years building up to this point, and most people are just wasting their time doing nothing. Don't be afraid of death. Be afraid of living in an unfulfilled life. Let's do an activity real quick. If you were to die right now in the middle of watching this video, what would be your regrets? Maybe you wanted to travel the world, visit London, Paris, Positano. Maybe you wanted to start going to the gym and build healthier habits. Maybe you wanted to go skydiving and face your fears. Maybe you wanted to start a business and enjoy your craft and work for yourself. Maybe you wanted to learn how to play the guitar. Maybe you wanted to spend more time with your family. This is what life is actually about. Living in the present moment, trying new things, learning, failing, and learning from your failures to become the best version of yourself. Become an all-rounded individual. Become cultural. Visit different countries. Try different foods. Experience different things. Meet new people. Get out of your comfort zone and make the most out of life. I want to ask you this again. If you were to die right now in the middle of watching this video, what would be your regrets? I want you to get a sheet of paper, and those regrets that popped up in your mind, the very first couple ones, I want you to write all of them down on that sheet of paper. With this sheet of paper, I want you to stick it right next to a wall or something, so that when you wake up, that's the first thing you want to see. Once you see the sheet of paper, you're going to realize that you have a limited amount of time to accomplish these goals, and you will go at them harder. If there's one thing to take away from this video, it's to please not live your life like the average person, because the average person just goes through life aimlessly and they live a miserable life and will die with regret, and just stay away from that. But if you're on my channel, you aren't anything like the average person. Remember, memento mori, you are supposed to die eventually. Make the most out of your life. Actually live.